Welcome to the GFU Network. Up now is the GFU News Panel with your hosts Max Power and Rita Flanders.
Hello everyone, I'm Rita Flanders and welcome to the GFU News Panel.
And I'm Max Power. Today we'll be covering the GamerGate controversy. Before we begin, we'd like to give thanks to our audience for joining us in this panel.
So, what is GamerGate? Where did it come from? Why should we care? Why should I care?
Well, as a feminist, GamerGate means for me the deliberate hate crimes against women, the harassing of women in gaming spaces.
Excuse me. I don't think that's what it is. GamerGate is a movement for the gamers, and specifically for the gamers in the ethics surrounding the games journalism.
Well, that's only what GamerGaters think. Not everyone thinks that way.
Well, but that's what the old gamers think.
Anyway, moving on.
So, can you actually tell me what is a typical feminist in this GamerGate debate?
Well, for many feminists, we will look at how games culture has created a toxic environment that has allowed GamerGate to prosper.
But you know what? As a gamer myself, I don't care about these feminist issues. I don't care about what's going on with the games journalism, really. I don't care about any of those things. And all I want to do is just to play my game. That's all I want to do. Just play my game. So, I don't understand, like, is every single person in the feminist discourse, perspective, or whatever it is, I don't care, are they all sexist? Like, thinking that we're all sexist? Like, that all the gamers are sexist?
No, not every feminist does think that way, but the majority of them do. However, a feminist like C.H. Sommers has a very different point of view on the matter.
So let's take a look at what C.H. Sommers thinks about the GamerGate debate.
Are there video games that are rife with sexism? Is that true? Do they promote a culture of misogyny and violence that must be dismantled? Well, my answer is no. I looked at the literature on gaming and I discovered that gamers do make a lot of people nervous. Not only are most of them male, but the games they play tend to be action-packed, highly competitive, often violent, and they play them a lot. Yet the video game gender police have become so harsh and intolerant, relentless. Many of them want more than women on both sides of the video screen. They want the male video game culture to die. Now, if you love games, they don't really care about your age, your race, your ethnicity, your gender, your sexual preference. They just want a game. My suggestion to their critics, stand down.
So, I think C.H. Sommers has very good points, and I think it makes a lot of sense to me what she says, and I was just wondering what is that the feminists in GamerGate debate do not agree with.
Well, the feminists in the GamerGate debate would disagree with the fact that Sommers completely ignores or denies that there even is sexism in video games, and that there is no misogynistic element in video game culture.
Well, in that case, why do you think that the GamerGaters, why do they agree with C.H. Sommers if it's that bad in that area?
Because they don't, they obviously don't see it as being sexist, or they don't see themselves as being misogynistic. Sommers exempts them from it, and they latch onto Sommers' message because it allows them to feel good about a culture that does so much wrong to women.
But I don't know. I'm just a gamer, and I don't see it like that. I just want to. Just like C.H. Sommers said, I just want to play my games, and I don't understand why you hate the games so much.
Well, I do not hate the games.
How come?
Well, I think games can be a really positive thing for people.
Are you a gamer?
I am a gamer, yes. I would.
High five.
Excellent. But I would say, however, that as she describes it, the male video game culture, I do believe that it should die and be replaced with something that is far more inclusive than what we have right now.
Oh my god, don't kill my games! I don't want anybody to kill my games.
It'll be okay. A games culture now is going to be more inclusive for everyone.
No, it won't. By the way, we have a video prepared for you to see where GamerGate wins.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor. Der Feind operiert jetzt am nördlichen Stadtrand zwischen Frohnau und Pankow, und im Osten ist der Feind bis zur Linie Lichtenberg-Marsdorf-Karlshorst gelangt.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner
konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodl, Krebs und Butter.
What? How could this happen?
Well, I actually might have something to do with it. I changed the film.
Why? Why would you do that? That's just ridiculous. I'm just wondering, who is this person? Who is this Anita?
Well, shouldn't you know? You're part of GamerGate. You've been harassing this woman since it's been started, since the inception.
But I haven't been harassing anyone. This is just, as I said, I just want to play my game. Just the game. That's all.
You perhaps haven't, but as we saw in the video, the members of your top brass certainly feel it's prudent to harass women and to drive them from their homes with death threats. Anita Sarkeesian, being just a feminist critic, has been very vocal towards you guys, and she has been the target of much of that abuse.
But it's not me. I have never given anyone a death threat. That is just ridiculous. All I want to do is just to play my games, go home after school or work or whatever. I just want to go home, play my game. I don't want to hear any of this crap.
Well, then if you just want to go home and play your games, then I have to ask, why are you part of a movement that deliberately harasses women?
Because I don't want the games to be killed by the women. I just want to play my games. Why don't you understand that?
We will let you play your games, but we will let you play your games under a feminist lens.
But I don't want that lens. No way. I don't want it.
I would not be so quick to shut it down so easily. I would suggest that we take a look at Anita Sarkeesian and what she has to say about video games.
How about not? I don't want to.
Games ask us to play with them. Now, that may seem obvious, but bear with me. Game developers set up a series of rules, and then within those rules, we're invited to test the mechanics to see what we can do and what we can't do. We are encouraged to experiment with how the system will react or respond to our inputs, and discover which of our actions are permitted and which are not. The play comes from figuring out the boundaries and possibilities within the game space. So in many of the titles we've been discussing, the game makers have set up a series of possible scenarios involving vulnerable, eroticized female characters. Players are then invited to explore and exploit those situations during their playthrough. The player cannot help but treat these female bodies as things to be acted upon, because they were designed, constructed, and placed in the environment for that singular purpose. Players are meant to derive a perverse pleasure from desecrating the bodies of unsuspecting virtual female characters. It's a rush streaming from a carefully concocted mix of sexual arousal connected to the act of controlling and punishing representations of female sexuality.
Hey, gorgeous, jump in.
Returning to the Grand Theft Auto franchise, you can buy a prostituted woman, use her for sex, gain the health and stat boost, then murder her to get your money back.
You want me? Kill me!
Now, other feminists.
Oh, wait. I can't do this. This is just getting to the point. How is she able to actually portray everything in that lens? You don't have to, I'm sorry, in GTA, you don't go around and kill hookers. You can choose to if you want. Come on, that is just ridiculous. And in Hitman, you don't have to kill other people, so you get actually points for not killing anyone. It's just ridiculous. Like, where is this? What? What do you want to say? This is just ridiculous. This is not working. How one person can trick other people to think this way, that we have to, I don't know, go around and kill the female characters and just do it on purpose? That is not how it is in Hitman. That is not how it is in GTA. That is ridiculous. That is just crazy. Where is she getting all these ideas? I don't get it. What the hell? You shut up! Just shut up! I don't understand what the hell is going on here. Why is this happening? Why?
Why her? And why now? Sarkeesian herself has described it as being cast as the supervillain in a war against what she represents. The people who hate Anita Sarkeesian think she's wrong. They think she's lying. They think she hates men. They think she hates games. They think she cherry-picks information to skew opinions. They think she cheated people out of their money. They think she wants every game to be a walking simulator about lesbians and feelings. They think she wants to ruin games. And you can, if you squint and tilt your head, see how a person might possibly believe these things. But this can only explain that they are angry, not why. What is the nightmare scenario we're supposed to live in if Sarkeesian simply makes her videos? Can all this be explained as wanting to stop a heretofore largely unknown woman on the internet from being wrong about something? Why are you so angry?
I am not angry!
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, don't touch me! Oh my god!
This program has suffered technical difficulties. If you would like to learn more about GamerGate, we suggest not having a live debate.